Hello everyone and welcome back to another Railway Empire episode. I think this is, we're somewhere in the 30s now, but we're getting there, we're back on, we're at Rock Springs at the moment, which I suppose has been our well, it's almost like a hub of the Rockies, quite an important junction station and sort of at, I suppose, the heart of the Rockies. You've sort of got mountain passes on either side. And yeah, all of these places are now growing. Casper's growing, Miles City, Billings, they're all still growing. Denver's growing, North Platte's now all growing. So they're all very happy that, what they've got. Grand Junction still, not lots going on. It needs meat and it needs wood. So we need to get that connected. Now where's the wood going to come from? There's wood over there, unless we maybe made a line sort of across here to connect over to here. We could do that. Lots of possible ideas we could float around. What was my other idea? Yes, what I would like to sort of do in this episode is get Elko, Winnemucca, Carson City and Bodie as well as Milford connected. I was thinking maybe having some sort of circle route going sort of all the way around, and then obviously then goes through as well towards Sacramento, and then maybe have it ending at San Francisco, something like that. Or getting it to LA would be quite nice, sort of as a natural end point. Although not too sure whether we should do that or Sacramento or San Francisco, which again would be probably quite a nice end point as well. And San Francisco has actually grown, so it does have another industry. Let's pause the game. And yeah, let's think about what we should do first. Nampa's also growing quite nicely as well. That's good to see. Right, let's get to Milford first. That's probably the easiest one to get to. Let's check the contours. Okay, so we want it to be that way round. Then it should be relatively flat each side. Ish. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll get that along to Salt Lake City, which is sort of a bit dwindling. It doesn't know whether it should grow or, well, shrink. So we need to give Salt Lake City a little bit of love. Because it's not happy, and that grade is immense. It'll probably have to be a tunnel, won't it? Yeah, we can do a tunnel. I don't mind a tunnel. We'll double that. There we go. So that's then Milford connected. I want to say Millwall, but no, Milford. Supply tower. We'll get a maintenance shed in there. I like putting them in sort of all over the place. There we go. So that's Milford. And then actually, what we could do, we could have these logs going to Grand Junction. Yeah, we could do that actually. Let's do that. Well, no, because Milford needs to be grown as well. So actually, that will need these logs. So no, these can go to Milford. There you go. The track hasn't gone funny either, because if you remember from our sort of West Coast video, the track went all a bit funny, and I'll show you in a sec actually if you haven't seen that. But it looks very odd. Let's quickly get a train in South Smith Terminal to Milford, and you have to take 4, and then yeah, we'll get a Philadelphia on there. Yeah, where is it down? Yeah, we've sort of got this really weird like that. See, it's very weird, and also along here. I mean, this is cool along this bit here. It's like the almost like we're at Dawlish, where you're sort of in and out of tunnels. But a bit further along, it's another weird bit. Where is it? Yeah, here, look, you've sort of got that, which isn't right. And it looks like it's actually on a bridge as well for some reason. So there's definitely an issue sort of on the west side of the map at the moment. Sort of this whole bit here just doesn't like. But hopefully that'll be sorted in due course. And what we could do is we can actually connect Milford to here, but then also have a junction going off to Bodie. So we could sort of go 2 ways here. So let's try and do that. That wasn't actually the original plan, but just seeing sort of how easy it would be to get through there, or easy-ish, we might as well give it a go. So we sort of want to climb up, try and get sort of nice and high up. That will then make it slightly easier for us. Little tunnel, yeah, as long as it keeps it sort of flattish. And again, that's fine. We've got money for that. Can't go there. There's a reservation there. Put that down. So sort of dipping it in and out of tunnels as we sort of make our way round the mountain range. Actually, not too bad going along here. I thought it would be a lot worse, but no, it's not too bad. Actually, not as expensive either. Although, as I said, money isn't really an issue for us currently in the game. We have done relatively alright for ourselves. Gonna move that one and move it slightly further down, -1. And I want to try and get it out this side. And a little bit of a bridge there. Come on to there. Follow that along, and then somehow get down to there and join up. What was the fast line? Oh, that should be fine. And then we'll double that. That's a nice connection. Actually, a connection I didn't think we'd make as well. So, a little extra bonus there. So Milford can now go down. We can have services going direct to LA, which is good. So we could actually pop them in already. Actually, don't see why not. Do that. Although we will need a supply tower along there because it's quite a long stretch without supplies. So we'll get a not one of them supply tower in just there. It's quite cool, isn't it, the landscape round here? I like it. It does look more mountainous. When you look at that, you think, wow. So there's a little bit more sort of going on, but actually, I suppose, yeah. Okay, no, it's like more of a Martian landscape now. I love the US and sort of the geography of all the different sort of. Well, you know, you can go from this to this. It's just, yeah, it's great. Or sort of the more this sort of, yeah. That it's love the sort of different terrains and stuff. Right, let's get those in then. So that will be Idaho Falls. We definitely need to think about expanding the station a little bit because it's not really ideal for the amount of trains it's now getting, which is getting way more than what it used to. So let's actually quadruple that. Yeah, we'll quadruple that along like that. Use the magic doubler. And let's do that. And that goes like that, and that goes like that. Well then, actually we'll make this 4 if we can. Sorry, I'm going to get rid of you. We're going to make that 4 like that. Just to help sort of with the, I suppose, added capacity Idaho Falls is going to be getting. And it was already getting a little bit busy as well, so that should help it out rather nicely. We'll do that, and then we'll do that. We'll get the 2 in again. I don't actually really need it there, but we'll do it anyway. And there you go, like that. Okay, well that sort of makes Idaho slightly bigger now than what it was before. So let's do new rail line. So that's going to be Idaho Falls, Salt Lake City, Milford, and then down here, so close to Kingman, and then to LA. And then back you go up to Milford. So quite long gaps on that one, like that. And we could even have another one which then goes off to Kingman. Could do. Okay, well let's get some on there. That will be Philadelphia. Actually, it's relatively flat. It's relatively flat. So let's try and get a reindeer on there. And we'll get 4 on there. I don't think it really needs too many. Caboose. Yeah, go on. Okay, there's that. Just someone else, because LA is getting quite busy now, then to what it sort of was before. And I think actually what we'll do, I'm going to do that. Or we could put in a rural station, which is one of the sort of the new things, which they've now got in the game, where you can sort of interchange. Could do that actually. Yeah, let's do that. I'll show you what that is actually, for anyone who hasn't seen the new rural stations. So let's get rid of. We need to be very careful here, because if we delete the wrong bit, all of it's gone, which also we don't want at all. And then if we then put in a train station, Doesn't need to be a big one. Literally just that. If we can get that in. Oh, I'll get rid of this one as well. Let's quickly do some rail works. That goes in like that, and then that then goes to there. And yeah, I'll show you because we actually did this near Pittsburgh, but I didn't do that on video. But yeah, you didn't used to be able to do this, but now you can. I suppose it almost acts as like a warehouse, but you can also have passengers now. So if we do that, hopefully that will allow us to join it up, or it probably won't, will it? No, doesn't like it. Let's move it a little bit. Yeah, we probably are going to have to sort of reorganise that a little bit. Yeah, I doubt that's going to... Yeah, it doesn't want to. Fair enough. Well, we'll get them... We can't get them onto there. Okay, right. Slightly more reorganisation then. But interchange stations will be... It will be a good interchange station. Just got to be very careful, because if we delete the wrong bit, a whole massive portion of the track will just go. Which we don't really want to do. And go onto there. And go onto there. You onto there. And then you onto there. And then what we can simply do, that then goes to there. And that one then goes to there. Like so. Which should... Oh, look what it's done. It's sort of... It's undone all of the signals. You've really got to be careful for that. If I hadn't noticed that, that would have been very bad. Now we've got to do the same on the other side. So this is it's just an interchange station. There won't really be anything there apart from people waiting to change trains. Just means we don't have to put in Idaho to Kingman. Sort of an additional service which isn't really needed. They can just change trains. And we could put in a warehouse as well. There you go. Oh, hang on. What have I done? Ah, that's not good. I've done it slightly wrong there. Yeah, we need to change that, because that's slightly incorrect. Just a tad incorrect. Like that. That needs to follow alongside here. Oh, God. Right, there you go. It's fine with that. That goes into there. That then goes to there. And then this one then goes to there. And we'll signal that again. Yep. 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 And yes. I suppose we could have a supply tower there. Yes, that will be an interchange station. So what we'll do, if we come back, if we just unpause that. Click on there. So now what we can do is now add that in as a place it needs. Oh, that's not good. We don't want it going that side. Let's quickly change that as well. Because yeah, we don't want that. And we don't want that either. I need to take that other line there. No, not that. Oh wait, go away. Take that line. No, not that. For God's sake, not that. Let me put in a waypoint. Go again. There, and that needs to be second in line. There we go. Good. Oh yeah, and we need to add in white. Rice train station, which only needs to be going. It only needs to do that when it's going towards LA. Doesn't need to do it the other way. So that will then come up, and that will be after Milford, like that. That's all it's needed for. Cannot find any actions. That's well, it should do passenger. Well, it should do. Let's just confirm that and we'll have a little look. But yeah, they should transfer passengers. Oh no, there you go, hotel. Now it will. That's what you need, a hotel there. Yeah, that should be all good now then. And then what we'll do is we'll then edit the pre-existing slower services, and they can then stop there when they're going the other way. So when they're going towards Chicago, they can then stop there. So we'll add that in. Should be relatively easy to do. Rice train station. And then we've got to move that up to quite far up actually. A long way up. There's so many instructions on there. Bit like that, I think. Yeah, after LA, before Kingman. Cool. So you can now interchange between the two stations, which is good. Well, passengers can. So that is purely literally just to change trains at that station, which hopefully we might see a bit of activity. Probably not too much though on Milford's like this. Not a lot going on. They want grain as well. The grain would have to come from there probably. Right, let's continue connecting these up then. So how are we going to do this then? Well, we could have it sort of coming off here and then going that way. Not too sure actually. How should we go about this? Let's do Carson City first. Yeah, let's do that. Just check the contours. So the station has to be this way around. So we'll connect up that with the sort of main line, the West Coast main line as it's called. Which is going to be quite tough. It's going to have to go through a tunnel. Without a doubt. It's a long tunnel, but it's needed. So that then joins up at Sacramento, which we don't want it being that steep. Hopefully it can sort itself out. Or sort itself out. -2. Still quite a bit. -5. I don't want that. So we've got to sort of curl it, spin it down. Best we can. Right, let's build that. -2. -2. Yeah, it should be alright. -2 again. Like that. There you go, it's flat now. That should be alright then. Right, let's join that up into actually Sacramento. It's already quite a busy station. That has to come across to. Oh, it doesn't like. Oh, it likes that. Okay, right. Actually, it would be this one though, wouldn't it? Right, let's try that. Let's try that. We might have to do a flyover there in future. That might become a bit of an issue. That goes onto there. Hopefully, oh, it doesn't like something. That's not good. It got unhappy there. A curve is too tight. Where? Oh, there. Really? That tiny little bit there is the whole reason why it's like, no, I'm not doing it. Okay, well, let's do it best we can then. That goes like that. Signal that, and then after this curve, you then go double again. And it should then be alright the rest of the way. Try and get double in basically everywhere you can. Doubling is very important. Good, right, that is Carson City connected. Well, the industries aren't connected yet, but we'll do that. We'll get all the places connected first, and then we'll do that. So we've got quite a long tunnel through there. Well, then it sort of winds down this side, all the way down to Sacramento. And I'll probably terminate at San Francisco, so let's think about... Actually, it might be okay, because I don't think it gets many trains. No, I think it'll be alright. And that will then go... Well, then where would it go after that? Maybe some could go to Winnemucca, Elko, and then up to Idaho Falls. Then some could go Carson City, Bodie, and then to Idaho Falls that way. I'm not really too sure how we're going to go about this. We'll find a way. Oh, that's relatively flat through there. That's good. Oh, that was easy. I thought that was going to be slightly more of a struggle getting through there, but no, it is not. Okay, that's now Bodie on the network as well. We'll put in a maintenance depot at Carson City as well. There we go. Right. Bodie. And then Bodie will then connect up down to here. So that's... should be quite easy to do. And that's going to have a tunnel as well through there. I know we are spending quite big money, but I suppose we do have enough now. So we might as well use it. Try and keep it sort of as flat as we can. As I said, it's 1840 still, so trains aren't particularly great still when it comes to horsepower. %, yeah. Let's get that in. Okay, right. So that now connects up to there. Oh, we've done it the wrong way round. Oh, that's annoying. The amount of times I've done that on this series. Too many times. Well, let's do that again. Feels like the game's going to crash at any second. I mean, hopefully it doesn't, but it feels like it. It's very... Let's pause it. That should help. Because we're building when there's already so much going on. So it just doesn't like it. That goes like that, and that goes like that. Okay, right, that is sort of half of the loop done. So let's get some service. I'm just wondering where they should go. Should they terminate at Salt Lake City? Do we need more up to Idaho Falls? Not really. We'll just terminate at Salt Lake City. And then the other ones can go around the loop and then terminate at Salt Lake City as well. So it's like one big loop. It just seems like the best idea to do it like that. So we're going to do it like that. But is Salt Lake City going to be able to handle with the amount of trains it's getting? Probably not. So we will upgrade the infrastructure here as well. There we go. You go like that. Like so. Cool. And then what we'll do is we'll then destroy the link here. Is that not a... Is that, and that will probably be going through there, won't it? Well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to get rid of this quickly. Right, that's now gone. Right, now trains have to go in through there. So now these platforms are slightly more freed up. So, new rail line. Salt Lake City. Milford. Then you then go to Bodie. Carson City. Sacramento. San Francisco. And then back the way through. So that's one of the toughest things again with this game. It's just sort of where would they logically go? That can be a Philadelphia. We'll get a Caboose on there. It's just good sort of having them on. Sort of brake vans, improves the efficiency as well. And we'll get 5 on there to begin with. That might change though at some point. Okay, and then it's the other side of the loop which we need to put in. So going sort of Elko, Winnemucca, and then this way. So that's the next bit to do. Right, Winnemucca. No, it's not actually too bad, the terrain either. The terrain is quite nice. There you go, that goes on to there. Like that. There we get that signalled. Spy tower. Also get a maintenance shed in there as well, because why not? Elko, coming for you next. There we go. Right, Elko. Let's get you through. There seems like a bit. Oh, there isn't. I thought. Oh, no, there is. No, there is a gap through here. Let's try and make the most of that. There you go. 2%. Oh, that's a bit nasty. That amount there. Okay, 2% with a slight tunnel. That'll be on that one, I think. Cool, there we go. That's another one done. So making good progress here, which is exciting. And then through to Salt Lake City, I suppose. One of the ways. What would be easiest? Going left? Probably going left. So we'll do that. Flat. Not so flat. Might need a little bit of a tunnel. There you go. Flat. 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 -2, that's fine. Cross here. Why does it need a tunnel there? Go up a bit. And then join up here if you can. That would be brilliant. There you go. And join up there. Very good. I can't remember what side that was on. I bet it's probably the wrong side, isn't it? Is it? That would be the... No, that is correct. But there we go. That is a big milestone, because I think that is most cities now within the Rockies connected, or at least in this part of the Rockies. It really isn't liking it, is it? It's like, no, stop building track. It really getting laggy. It's not nice, actually. That's incredibly laggy. I think it was just trying to put the route everywhere, so it was getting a bit funny. We get grids in at these stations. Always good to have grids in for any sort of terminating freight trains, industry trains. Nice, right. Let's get those services in then. And I'm pretty happy with what we've done then in this episode. And the next one we'll get them all sort of connected up with what they need and stuff. Winnemucca, Elko, and then yeah, Salt Lake City. Good, that'll be a Philadelphia. We'll have 4 on there. Should we do 5 again? Caboose. Nice. Well, I think that is a good place to end this episode. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the usual places. Let's just look at what we've done here. One massive loop, and the bit to down here as well, sort of the interchange station, which is good. But yeah, hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the usual places. How's Mitford getting on? Oh, no, it's not done forward. PayPal, merch store, all of that sort of good stuff. And apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.